Hi everyone! In this mission I am joined by Mythdracon playing an N7 Paladin, Razorhawk895 playing an Asari Justicar Adept, and Corehealer playing a human soldier. If you're paying attention, you may notice that these are the same people who joined me in the previous video, and after that successful silver mission we decided to try a gold mission, and we're fighting Cerberus on Firebase Goddess. Firebase Goddess was introduced in the Rebellion DLC and is located on Thessia, the Asari homeworld. It is a circular map with much heavy cover, which means the best strategy is to keep moving most of the time. I'm playing an Asari Adept. Unlike the Justicar, this was one of the original characters when the game was released, and still a very useful Adept. Asari are the most influential and respected sentient species in the galaxy. They are native to the planet Thessia, where the first species to discover the Citadel. Their long lifespan and history have allowed them to serve as galactic mediators for centuries. While not as physically powerful as other species, their proficiency with biotics make them dangerous opponents. Asari are fierce, graceful warriors. They are incredibly powerful natural biotics. The Asari excel at hit-and-run tactics to ruthlessly eliminate their opponents from the battlefield. And we have Barrier 500-500, Heavy Biotic Dash, and Heavy Biotic Blast. She's a bit less durable than the Justicar, especially because you also don't get any damage reduction, which the Justicar gets from Reeve. My character is actually called Ione, which is a character from Peter F. Hamilton's Night's Dawn trilogy, and if you've never read that, I strongly recommend it. Some of the best sci-fi I have ever read. Do make sure you have plenty of time to read it, because it's about 4,000 pages in length total, the whole trilogy. But well worth it. Her powers are Stasis, Warp, and Throw, and as you can see I maxed out all of them, at the cost of the passive talents. Stasis, stop an enemy in its tracks with its powerful Mass Effect field. No effect on armored targets. Enemies eventually break out of stasis after taking major damage. This is an invaluable skill against Cerberus Phantoms, and since we're playing Cerberus here, it helped a lot. Of course, that was mostly luck, because, again, our enemy was set to unknown, so I did not know it was going to be Cerberus when I selected this character. And my choices are Stasis Strength, Bonus Power. That's to improve the ability to self-detonate, but it doesn't happen that often, to be honest. That says 30%, but I can't actually remember it happening in the mission at any point. And Bubble, unleash the Stasis Bubble to trap enemies that walk into it. This is crucial for Stasis, because rather than just hitting one target, you can actually affect other targets, and if you miss, they may still walk into the bubble and then get frozen. Warp, rip your enemy apart at a molecular level. Stop targeted enemies from regenerating health, weaken armor. Very powerful ability, also good for creating biotic explosions. And I choose Detonate, Lasting Damage, and Pierce as abilities here. Throw, toss your enemy through the air with this biotic blast. Not very powerful by itself, but it has an extremely rapid cooldown and can detonate both stasis and warp, and Reeve and a whole slew of other biotic powers that other biotics on the team might have. And I go for Force, Detonate, and Force and Damage. The Asari Adept is probably the best at self-detonating of all the biotic characters, because Stasis can be detonated by either Warp or Throw. Warp can be detonated by Throw, which gives you a lot of options. Asari Justicar. Centuries of training as a Justicar come into focus on the battlefield. Even though this is not the Justicar Adept, this is the regular Adept. It's still called the Justicar, for some reason. Nobody knows why. Damage and capacity is what I choose there. And fitness, I go for durability. Weapons, nothing really unexpected there. I'm using a phalanx like I do on most of my biotic characters, with a high caliber barrel and a magazine upgrades. And I'm carrying a Geth Plasma SMG just in case, because there's no reason not to carry one. But I won't be using it. For equipment, because this is a gold mission, I'm carrying rather a bit more than in the previous videos. I'm using a stronghold package to compensate for the low health and shields of this character. It's not that effective. Most of the time I'm surviving in this video because of the shield gate rather than extra health or whatever. I'm also carrying a pistol reel amp to improve my pistol damage, warp rounds, which is always a good combination with a biotic, and shield power cells, which reduces shield recharge time. Okay, so we're trying gold. So odds are we'll all die.
Strategically sensitive location identified. This area is unsecured. Get down there and engage the enemy.
Let's try and stay together so we can actually revive each other. And Razor, you reeve, I throw, basically. I think pull was recently increased in strength. I mean, throw was recently increased in strength. Actually, it may have been pull, in which case it's useless for me.
Hang on!
I'm reading only one more left.
Oh.
That's all of them. Good work.
Of course I was going in the wrong direction.
Regrouping. Enemy force approaching.
Guardians! Got it!
Somebody's shooting at me from a different direction. I don't know where. That's the difficulty with this map. Stasis also a nice way to deal with guardians. You really gotta rely on your shield gate and your critical health gate Well, so far it's okay,
Has been cut to our local data.
but now it gets fun. Because
Locate those devices and get
Understood. Go, go, go!
I'm gonna need some help here.
Cover me!
In case that Atlas decides to come around the corner.
device online.
Cover me!
Half her up. Keep going.
Cover me!
Oh. Did not see him. Kill that Guardian, please.
We need those target greenlit.
Cover me!
That's quite far away.
Devices
That's
are
not.
working. Good job.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Drop it!
One really annoying thing about this ladder is you cannot fall down it. You have to climb the ladder if you go down that way, even though there's lots of space next to the ladder. That does not work. Sounds like we still have an Atlas left. But with Warp and Reeve working together, as well as a Piranha shotgun, that should...
Enemies approaching.
Acknowledged.
Oh, this is a bad place to be. In the middle.
Man.
Nice thing, or not so nice thing about gold, is that in the later waves, it becomes an endless parade of phantoms.
Team member offline.
And that is why we need to stay together.
Team member has gone dark.
Man.
Ah!
Squad member in trouble.
I still hear a phantom somewhere, but... Where is he? She.
There's a turret up above the stairs.
Okay, let's really try to stay together, because the reason this happened is because I tried to go and revive Corehealer.
One
I hate it when grenades don't go off. And I ran for nothing.
That was coming in behind us.
I've seen it, and it hit me. It's not necessarily a good idea on goal to take out the big enemies first, because they'll just spawn more of them.
Stop it!
Trying to get out of the way. One thing I really miss with this Asari Adept compared to the Justicar is the damage reduction you get from Reeve. Saved by my critical health hit there. Missed. I kind of have to concentrate, so I'm not talking as much. See, that's what I mean. We just keep getting new atlases. This is so not a good place to be. Especially when they spawn there. But we seem to be clear on the back. I tend to use warp to detonate smaller enemies, but throw to detonate smaller enemies. I'm using warp on this one because warp can detonate Reeve and vice versa.
Spotted him!
The enemy has one of our recon drones. Get it back and I'll tag you as friendly. Stay close to keep it from team member off.
I got you. Let's move.
Watch out, phantoms.
Lost connections. Get back to it.
Oh, it's going a different direction than I thought it was going.
Assisting friendly forces.
Clearing the upload site. Keep that path open.
Make sure he...
Stay close.
And stasis is so good against those things. If you can spot them in time anyway.
Turret being set up. Careful.
Yeah, I saw it.
Watch it!
Phantom down the left. that button, I meant that button. This is actually not really a terrible place to be behind the desk there.
Enemy is down to 1.
It's a phantom.
Mission accomplished. Stay alert. Enemy
This
is
map really is one where you need to keep moving. Never stay in one location on Firebase Goddess.
approaching.
Enemy!
And this is also when Phantom down the middle. When it really becomes a never-ending parade of phantoms. And I'm really only hoping for one thing, that in the final wave we do not get the infamous center hack. If you need to hack down below there, you are dead. That is almost impossible to do on hard difficulties. There's a phantom in the middle. I realize it might be confusing for the viewers what I'm saying to the phantom up top. What I'm saying to the just to you, and what I'm also saying on the voice chat. Another phantom behind the pillar up top. Another phantom coming up the
another
stairs. Another phantom.
Hang on.
And we got a turret. Right on the top. Phantom on the stairs. On the back. Phantom going into the room now.
Need ammo!
Yeah, I'm not gonna go.
Member is hurt.
Somebody revive them.
Well done, team.
Enemy neutralized!
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
Got it!
Please try and stay together.
Team member offline.
Corehealer ran off, so I wanted to make sure he wouldn't get himself killed.
Headshot!
I just saved you from a phantom who was about to stab
Thank
you.
you.
There's an Atlas coming up and a phantom above the stairs. Also a phantom down the bottom. I mean, an Atlas, sorry. Phantom behind the Centurion. Meant to hit the Phantom.
Phantom behind, I got hit by it.
Hang tight!
see two phantoms there. Still a phantom behind the Atlas. Also a phantom coming up from below now. And I used that rocket there just because we were kind of getting outflanked from two sides. That room is really not such a good place to stay because you just get outflanked from both sides. I do need ammo though. Oh. Why is it picking on me? Ah, two more waves.
Enemies inbound. Understood.
Contact!
Oh, I hate it when you hear them and you can't see them. Phantom from the top.
Shields down!
Come on. Where are you? Okay. We're still mildly alive. Come on, blow up, stupid turret.
Another phantom behind us.
Wow, that was through smoke.
And another phantom behind us.
Turret in the middle! How to defy gravity with phantoms. Another phantom behind the Atlas. Coming through the room. Also Atlas in the room.
Phantom on the stairs. Ow.
Squad member down.
You might want to revive him before the Atlas executes him too.
That works.
Enemy is regrouping.
Okay, let's go for those credits.
We lost a ship in the area.
Wait.
Search for reports.
Oh great, a hack. At least it's not the center hack.
I find for these hacking missions, it's good to have one person to sweat.
Lost shield.
Hack started. Remain squad member in trouble.
One person should kite the enemies away. And don't be afraid to use rockets. Just make sure you get a lot of enemies when you do.
Got it. Hang on.
Action down. Get close. Team member has gone dark.
They got me.
Connection team member has gone dark.
We need someone to get them away. Watch out for the turrets.
Halfway through. Maintain.
Atlas coming from behind. I said and then get hit by it. Try and keep an eye on possible targets. Oh great, there's two of them. Ah!
We got what we came here for.
I can't see where I'm being hit from. There, that got something.
Oh darn it, I killed two of them and then the third one got me.
Well, we got the credits. I'm impressed.
Yep. Minimal loss too. See, I'm so used to playing with pickup groups that this is kind of amazing.
Last one.
Clean sweep. Well done.
Having a little bit of communication, just pointing out where the enemies are, helps a lot if you're playing gold.
Rendezvous at LZ.
Contact.
Don't stay in the landing zone. Just kite them, stay away from them as much as possible. That's the best way to survive extraction.
Squad member in trouble. Still a ways out. Head toward the LZ.
That's what I mean about the damn ladder.
Down.
Team member has gone dark.
That was not fair.
That was close.
Team member returned.
Too many fans.
That tends to happen on gold.
Hang on.
Still a phantom behind there. Oh. And here too.
Approaching LZ. Get moving.
I am glad I decided to play an Adept, even though we didn't know it was going to be Cerberus.
Phantom behind you.
Two phantoms.
1 second.
Retreat!
Down.
Shuttle has arrived.
I will get extraction. We did it! Well done. Really well done. Indeed. Gives us a lot of XP, which is kind of useful, useless, but a lot.
That was nice.
A lot of credits. Indeed, it was. Very successful gold mission, I would call that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Really well,
Excellent.
nice timing there.
Excellent. Yeah, that was awesome.
And it's not like any one of us particularly carried us either, looking at the scores, so we all helped. Just looking at medals quickly.
Do we have time for another, or...?
No, it's nearly midnight, so I'm afraid I'm gonna call it a day for today, but thank you for joining me, even though nobody else is showing up today.
No problem.
Anytime. Anytime.
And hey, I got a successful gold mission for the videos. That was one of the things I was hoping to do. Okay, after that successful gold mission, let's see if the store has anything in store for us. You could say. That was an awful pun. Acolyte 6, that's not bad. I do like the Acolyte. And the Demolisher. Well, I already had the Demolisher, so all I get is a new appearance customization. But since I have most of my gold and yeah, actually most of my gold weapons and characters maximized already, it's kind of limited to the choices, and the odds of an ultra rare are very low, as I explained before. And some gear and thermal clip packs. I need missiles. Thermal clip packs I have way too many of already. Oh well. I guess next time I'll need to buy another jumbo equipment pack to get some of those. But that is just how it goes when you're a slave of the random number god.